G'day, in this short product overview video, we're going to focus our attention on the feature that is the bulk add inside the MyFinancials area. And we're talking about adding bulk expenditure cards that relate to the MyFinancials area. Now, if you're not familiar with the MyFinancials or the structure in terms of how we operate day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month financials, I recommend you jump in and have a look at the MyFinancials overview. So in late 2023, we released effectively a new layer that allows you to be able to go deeper when it comes to insights and organizing your finances in a tailored relationship. So I'm just on the web page now, so I do recommend you check out the videos that are in here, but I want to just explain that in a little bit more detail. So the way in which the structure works is we have financial classifications, that's obviously income, expenditure, assets, and borrowings. And underneath that, we have the financial items layer. Now, that's an important layer because that's effectively an area that we help control, and that keeps everything organized. Now, we have the most expensive categorization of those financial item layers of any platform in the Australian market. But we've even gone further by introducing financial cards. And that is where you're going to get further value over time when you're starting to build relationships with the card. So in this example we've got here, we're talking about sort of subscriptions. And so if I want to track and manage my subscriptions, I can put them into things like Spotify, Foxtel, so I can go deeper. And that's a beautiful segue into what bulk add allows you to do. So I'm now inside a test platform here, and you can see how do I add a card. Obviously, I can go over here and add a card if I want to add a single item card. But if I wanted to actually add a bulk card, I just click on this button here and it says multiple expenses. So by clicking on multiple expenses, I'm now in the bulk add area. And so we've put a lot of thought into why it's important to organize your financials in this way. So we've got these themes around household expenditure, general living expenses, living and lifestyle, etc. And this is the beauty. So if I want to go deeper in regards to an expense item layer, so by way of example, if I want to go deeper in terms of clothing, footwear, dry cleaning, etc., when I click on that, you can see I can then add several of those cards if I want to. Now, you don't have to. That is a choice. But if you're a family of 4 or 5 and you want to track spending for each person inside that household when it comes to clothing, you are able to do that. So in this particular case, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to have one for the kids and one for the parents. And so I'm just going to leave that as 2 cards. And I'm looking around here in terms of other ones that I want to add. So I might go, this one's an important one for me, for my boys. So in terms of sport, recreational, hobbies and interests, I can then obviously add as many cards as I want for all family members as they participate in sport and recreation. Now, you might be wondering, when is the best time to use the bulk add? In my opinion, there are a couple of perfect examples. So if I'm new to the Moorr platform, this is a great place to ensure that I start to think about how I set up my chart of accounts. So how am I going to organize all of those accounts, and how do I obviously then track them and then ultimately get insights of tracking those? So that's number one. If I'm a new to platform user, that's one great way of using it. But what if I'm also someone who's been using Moorr for several years? Well, it's also a great way with the introduction of the financial cards layer. Instead of just having everything at the item level, I now am able to go deeper in terms of my insights. So this is a great way to potentially reset, have a look at your current situation, and then add some of those new cards. So by doing these ones that I've just done here, I've done 4 there and 2 over there, I just simply hit the create button, and then that ultimately allows that information to then come across into the bulk edit. Now, I'm doing a bulk edit overview video shortly, but this is just something to help you with. Now, there's a couple of really nice features inside here as well. You can see if I'm an existing user or if I've already got cards set up, I've got this nice little new that's indicating they're the new fields, or the new cards, I should say, that have just been added. So I can then obviously go about putting my values in. And then if I'm going to be running the Money Smart system, Again, little tip to grab the book, go into the Knowledge Center area, and you can download the free copy of that book, which explains to you in detail the Money Smart system as well. So that just gives you a really good idea in terms of what bulk add and bulk edit allows you to do. And there's obviously a nice little feature in here where you can switch between bulk add and also bulk edit as you do that. So I just wanted to remind people that that is an excellent way to sort of look about how you're organizing your finances. And the idea is you can go quicker in terms of this. Just gives you an easier platform or mechanism by which you can also do that. Now, another nifty little tool that the product team has added, which I really love, is this tool over here to the corner. So if you click on this, it'll show the unused expense items so far. So if you're thinking, have I got everything? Have I made sure that I've covered all bases in setting up my financial position? Or if I'm reviewing my financial position, the same question, have I got all my bases covered? Well, this little icon and tool here just allows you to highlight all of the ones where you potentially haven't added one of those expense items to your overall chart of accounts. So I really do like that little feature as a value add in terms of getting yourself organized with your finances. That wraps up the product overview for the bulk edit feature inside the expense items area of the Moorr platform. Now, if you want to learn more about the other products, features, and tools that we have available on the Moorr platform, you can simply go to the Moorr website where we were before and click on the New Features tab. That New Features tab will give you an idea of all of the latest features and tools that we're releasing, as well as information on product overviews, etc., and demonstration videos. So why not check that out if you want to learn more about getting the most out of your Moorr platform.